Hello and welcome to SMA. This short video will walk you through how to register residential or commercial SMA products as a PV system owner. It's an easy process that won't take more than 3 minutes. Registering your inverter gives you 3 key benefits. You can activate the extra 5-year factory warranty if your system fulfills the necessary criteria, which you can find on our website. You can set the date of the start of the factory warranty. And you can activate your SMA extended warranty if you bought this and received an activation code. To register your SMA product, you will need to have a My SMA account. If you don't have one, watch our video on how to set one up. Let's get started. You will need your serial number and commissioning or installation date. You can find the serial number on the side of your inverter. If you can't find this number, please contact your installer. After you've logged on to your My SMA account and clicked on the Product Registration tab, select the country of installation. Then click on Next. You will now see the information provided when you created your My SMA account. Clicking on a field lets you change certain information. For example, if your PV system location has another address, please make sure you name your PV system, such as main house, garage, or the building number in the case of a commercial PV plant. This will help you to easily find the relevant PV system if you have more than one. The basic system profile is now complete. You are just one step away from finalizing your product registration. Click on Next. Click on Next. On the left, you can see the basic information of the PV system you just saved. Over to the right, please enter the serial number for your SMA product and its commissioning date. This is the date on which the SMA product was installed or put into operation. If you do not have this information, contact your installer. Please note, if you are registering an SMA home inverter, you may be eligible for a free 5-year factory warranty add-on. If so, it will be automatically applied. If this does not happen, please recheck the conditions to see if your inverter is eligible or not. If you purchased an SMA extended warranty, you will have received an activation code that should now be entered right here. Now click on Next. Green signs will indicate what has been approved concerning the warranty of your device. If you want to register a product for this same PV plant, you can do so now by ticking the corresponding box. If this is not needed, please choose the option Complete the product registration and then click Next. You will receive a confirmation email that you have completed the registration. Within 24 hours, you will receive a second email to confirm that your warranty data has been updated. If you don't immediately see these emails, be sure to check your spam folder. If you wish to verify factory warranty coverage or extend the warranty, simply log on to your My SMA account and select the My Products tab. We hope this was helpful. From all of us at SMA, thank you for your trust.